goes to Palette Pro Painting and Renovation. When Palette Pro Painting and Renovation was awarded the bid to paint every room of a 7,000 square foot, 2001 Greenwich, Connecticut home, they came in as the highest bidder. The client, who had previously renovated 7 other homes, chose them because of their exceptionally detailed proposal and presentation, confident they would deliver on their promise. The project was in rough shape and every surface needed attention. The use of PDCA standard P14 was explained to the client for the purpose of levels of surface preparation in each room requiring a different touch. From an accent wall covering to a high gloss ceiling, every room was its own project. Palette Pro refinished the kitchen island using a spray application, painted the brick oven, hung wall covering throughout the home, painted woodwork and ceiling with brilliant paint, as well as regular painting on ceilings and walls. A great amount of skill was required by Palette Pro's trained painters as they had to work with fine paints, spray application, and wall coverings. The dining room required 5 painters at once to complete the high gloss finish on the dining room ceiling. The use of PDCA standards throughout the process helped expedite and process and meet the goals of the contract. Congratulations to Palette Pro Painting and Renovation. Your work has earned you the 2017 PDCA PIP Award for Residential Interior.
It's a nice house, right?
Congratulations.
Gina's summer home.
Painting and Renovation.
Oh, yeah, one of them.
Continue the next video, and again, as your award is attached, just come up here. The 2017 PDCA PIP Award for Residential Exterior goes to Star Painting and Wall Covering. When your client is an interior decorator, you know they will expect only the best. Star Painting and Wall Covering took on the addition to the main floor and second floor of this 1977 home. Following deliveries of truckloads of mahogany and cedar, all boards were sanded, wiped down with acetone on all 6 sides, then received 2 coats of Seagan's Cetal log and siding finish. The home required a fair amount of preparation to blend seamlessly the addition with the existing home. Star Painting and Wall Covering, utilizing PDCA standards P5, P7, and P14, established a procedure for the submission and approval of benchmark samples, while setting the order of work for the many trades and achieving the various levels of surface preparation. The project involved sanding down and whitening the old and new mahogany and cedar to ensure a uniform finish. Your attention to detail and exceptional customer service earned Star Painting and Wall Covering the 2017 PDCA PIP Award for Residential Exterior. Congratulations. So they're not here to accept that, we'll get that to them. The 2017 PDCA PIP Award for Residential Restoration Interior goes to Martinson Painting, LLC. When the Walters family sought to make their 1910 home look and feel like it did when it was featured in the 1913 issue of Homes and Gardens of the Pacific Coast, Martinson Painting received the winning bid. As the scope of the work grew 200%, having utilized PDCA standard P18 for change orders and relying on information gained from the original PDCA P5, Martinson Painting remained true to the homeowner's desires and vision for the lakeside home. PDCA P7 and P20 aided in the progression of the work and in ensuring the final product was to the like-new condition desired by the Walters. Through your exceptional planning, ongoing communication with the customer, and your team's detail-oriented work, you have received the 2017 PDCA PIP Award for Residential Restoration Interior. Congratulations, Jeremy and the entire team at Martinson Painting. Congratulations, Martinson Painting. The 2017 PDCA PIP Award for Residential Restoration Exterior goes to Slavik Painting and Restoration Company. Take a late 1800s foreclosed farmhouse, lots of open pasture land, an equestrian-loving couple returning to Minnesota from California, and you get a dream recipe for Slavik Painting and Restoration. Nick said, "A project like this is the reason I've worked so hard over the last 2 decades," and the homeowners agreed. Emphasizing safety by conducting on-site safety training for this project, coupled with apprentices with a heart for restoration, contributed to the ahead of schedule and under budget completion of the project. The exterior took washing, scraping, sanding, priming, caulk, and 2 top coats by hand to get the desired results. The customer agreed that the value of saving this critical part of the home was worth the additional effort. Congratulations to Nick Slavik Painting and Restoration. Your diligence has awarded you the 2017 PDCA PIP Award for Residential Restoration Exterior. 2017 PDCA PIP Award for Commercial Interior goes to Commercial Painting Incorporated. When Commercial Painting Incorporated received a request for proposal for a new construction, single-level, multi-wing primary school with a 7-day turnaround, they knew quality, sequencing, and attention to detail were going to be of the utmost importance. Building on their experience and proven track records of the products used, Commercial Painting knew that they had to get the job right the first time to ensure a long service life for the customer. Their management team, in the use of PDCA standards, provided a uniform and solid plan which laid a concrete foundation to begin the project. When awarded the bid, a 2-day start notice with a strict deadline provided its fair share of issues. Focusing on key terms, Standard P7 helped align all trades and expedite the process. To complete the project on time and within budget, PDCA Standard P4 was utilized to ensure all trades on the job were conformed. PDCA Standard P18 and P11 were also an important part of completing the project. Congratulations to Commercial Painting Incorporated for receiving the 2017 PDCA PIP Award for Commercial Interior.
Thanks,
2017 PDCA PIP Award for Commercial Exterior goes to Slavik Painting. After winning a bid to complete epoxy inject cracks, remove and replace sealants at concrete joints, and coat the exterior of 3 large concrete tilt-up buildings, Slavik Painting knew they would have their work cut out for them. To ensure proper long-term performance, a year-long mock-up of an elastomeric coating was applied and evaluated on the buildings. Once the product was proven successful, project specs were amended and work was allowed to commence. During the project, Skees was responsible for the removal, cleaning, repainting, and reinstallation of gutter scuppers and downspouts and pressure washing before coating each building with 2 coats of the elastomeric coating. With the 3 buildings totaling more than 500,000 square feet, this was no easy task. During the project, more than 1,900 gallons of elastomeric coating was applied to the buildings, and approximately 245 gallons of latex direct-to-metal paint applied. Additionally, multiple field adhesion tests were completed throughout the project to ensure proper application and long-term durability. It's easy to see why this year's 2017 PDCA PIP Award for Commercial Exterior goes to Skees Painting Company. Congratulations on your outstanding craftsmanship and dedication to a job well done. The 2017 PDCA PIP Award for Commercial Restoration Interior goes to Martone Service Company. The Rhode Island State House is known as the most magnificent building in Providence, Rhode Island. It boasts the 4th largest unsupported marble dome in the world, behind St. Peter's Basilica, the Minnesota State Capitol, and the Taj Mahal. One of the crown jewels of this historic landmark is the large mural, which fills the entire dome on the building's interior and depicts Rhode Island's early history. Martone Service Company restoration project originated when a roof hatch was left open and a significant portion of the mural suffered substantial water damage. After winning the bid, a detailed safety plan and 200 feet of freestanding scaffolding were implemented. The scope of the work increased after additional issues were discovered and scope adjusted. The process of removing deteriorated plaster, creating new plaster molds, and duplicating originals began. Plan highlights included the use of negative air filtering machines, conservation cleaning, a conservation preservationist, and reattaching historic paint. This was accomplished in a tight timeline of 120 days with talented artists at times working double shifts. Congratulations to Martone Service Company on their hard work and adaptability in completing the project. Your attention to detail has earned you the 2017 PDCA PIP Award for Commercial Restoration Interior. The 2017 PDCA PIP Award for Industrial Interior goes to Sullivan Painting. Time restrictions and difficulty didn't keep Sullivan Painting Company from earning the bid to repaint the 25-year-old Cardinal Glass warehouse in Tumwater, Washington. In fact, past working experience, thorough assessment of options, and the ability to continue manufacturing operations around the clock helped secure the original project and an additional 30,000 square feet. Years of debris collected on the ceiling beams made for a challenging surface prep. The deterioration was inhibiting the current glass manufacturing process and needed to be contained. It was critical that Sullivan Painting contained the dust, debris, and paint during the process. A pulley system was engineered with large tarps to protect the running machinery during the process that could be easily manipulated and moved when needed. Vacuums and wire brushes were used to remove the rust. Everything was scuffed, dusted, and vacuumed with a rust inhibitor applied before paint. The plant was in operation 24/7, and it was critical that dust, debris, or paint not enter the manufacturing process, machinery, or glass. Congratulations to Sullivan Painting on the completion of your project. Your dedication and hard work earned you the 2017 PDCA PIP Award for Industrial Interior. The 2017 PDCA PIP Award for Industrial Exterior goes to Postupak Painting. Postupak Painting had more to worry about than just proper prep and finishing of 4 natural gas well pads when they took on PGE Tract 322, a pipeline and compressor station. The 4 gas well pads were live and contained an average of 1,800 pounds of pressure. Fire safety was a major concern for the paint operation and a heightened sense of awareness by everyone to look out for rattlesnakes, requiring an additional level of safety and skill for all involved. To complete the project, each of the 4 pipes would need to be prepped and repainted. PDCA standard P10 measuring surfaces for estimating the bidding was used to calculate the square footage of steel on the project. P13 was used to determine and document the dry film finish after each application of coating, and P20 closed out the project. Postupak Painting, your careful eye and dedication has elevated your project to an award-winning one. Congratulations on the job well done and for winning the 2017 PDCA PIP Award for Industrial Exterior. The 2017 PDCA PIP Award for Residential Decorative goes to H.J. Holtz & Sons. This magnificent room began as a standard semi-gloss white wall with painted brick fireplace and bookcases anchored by a large frame window. H.J. Holtz & Sons was asked to perform their magic and create a faux Brazilian walnut panel finish throughout the space. Multi-layers of a variety of gel stains were used to create knots, grains, lines, and bevels to create the impression of walnut. The challenge was having 5 craftsmen working consecutively in different sections, each with their own interpretation, factoring setup dry times of 24 hours, all while creating a cohesive flow. PDCA standards play a significant role providing instrumental guidelines used for professional completion of the finished product and were an invaluable tool. After executing the Brazilian walnut woodwork with precision, additional work was awarded on other sites. Congratulations to H.J. Holtz & Sons. Your stunning faux finishes earned you the 2017 PDCA PIP Award for Residential Decorative. The 2017 PDCA PIP Award for Commercial Decorative goes to Bliss Painting. Bliss Painting had more to worry about than just proper prep and finishing when they took on repairing 90-plus-year-old linen wallpaper that was affixed to plaster veneer. They were awarded the job at their 134-year-old historic landmark, St. Anne's Church, where they presented a cost-effective process used in the turn of the century to repair the 10 wood-based panels. To repair the fissures and ridges that appeared on the linen paper, cuts were made on the painted surface, removing the bubbled, loosened linen. After, the shellac pigmented primer was carefully applied underneath and between the linen and plaster, creating an effective adhesion. When dry, repairs were made to the open areas matching the color and height of the current paint, and sanding was also used to expose paint to further develop a sense of age on the wall. Using all PDCA standards was integral in Bliss Painting's success on the project. Congratulations to Bliss Painting for your superior craftsmanship. Your efforts have been rewarded with the 2017 PDCA PIP Award for Commercial Decorative. The 2017 PDCA PIP Award for Residential Wall Covering goes to Star Painting and Wall Covering. The owner of this new home and their designer requested multiple rooms to be covered in high-end vinyl wall covering. An experienced wall painter was required to make sure the intricate patterns matched precisely. Establishing guidelines following PDCA standard P6 and properly inspecting the walls and paper, ensuring it was free from any discrepancies in patterns, texture, and color. Star Painting and Wall Covering installed vinyl wall covering in 6 rooms. Communication was a key role between the trades, and PDCA standard P7 was critical to their success. The installers covered access panels, outlet covers, air vents, and switch plates to provide a seamless look throughout each room. Congratulations to Star Painting and Wall Covering on your hard work and precision in completing an award-winning project. Your attention to detail has earned you the 2017 PDCA PIP Award for Residential Wall Covering. The 2017 PDCA PIP Award for Commercial Wall Covering goes to Brick City Painting and Drywall. Brick City Painting and Drywall was excited to be the winning bidder for the Capitol Mall Playtime project. Complete secrecy surrounded the project and was critical to offer the client their best exposure during the grand opening. The large scope of the project mural was one of the many obstacles the team faced with this project. The 16-foot wall surface required the use of a scissor lift. Hanging paper from a scissor lift poses a unique experience in wall covering installations. The continuous mural of local buildings and structures on all walls and angles left no margin for error. The mural run is a one-of-a-kind, and any mistakes would have caused significant delays in an already tight schedule. Special cuts were required for the unique flowing of the mural. After the initial installation, Brick City Painting and Drywall was awarded 3 more projects. Congratulations to Brick City Painting and Drywall for your superior craftsmanship. Your efforts have been rewarded with the 2017 PDCA PIP Award for the Commercial Wall Covering category. Award for Community Improvement goes to Legacy Painting. When the Seaworth Academy in Edmond, Oklahoma was having difficulty painting their cafeteria, one of the school's volunteers, a repeat client of Legacy Painting, called owner Kevin Collins for help. Legacy Painting employees offered their assistance. Company employees arrived at the school on their day off and went to work, utilizing PDCA standards level work demonstrated to the staff and students the quality of work PDCA members are able to produce. They were able to complete the project in a day at no cost to the school. Kevin commented, "Our goal was to paint the cafeteria a soothing color for the students that are overstimulated. The room is in constant use through the day and now has a calming effect on those using it." Due to the generous support of Legacy Painting and their selfless team, PDCA is proud to award them a 2017 PDCA PIP Award for Community Involvement. Another 2017 PDCA PIP Award for Community Improvement goes to Brick City Painting and Drywall. The Little Dixie Shrine Club has a long history of raising funds for Shriners Hospital for Children. When their pavilion needed work, Brick City Painting and Drywall stepped up. Their amazing team and their willingness to step into their community and make a change fueled their work and energized their service. Due to the generosity of Brick Painting and Drywall and support of others in their community, PDCA is honored to award a 2017 PDCA PIP Award for Community Improvement. Congratulations. The 2017 PDCA Associate Member of the Year goes to Jeff Winter of Sherwin-Williams. To PDCA, Jeff has been a great supporter at both the national and local levels. His dedication to seeing painting contractors succeed at any level and assisting PDCA leadership in as many ways as possible makes him a true PDCA champion. Congratulations to Jeff Winter, the 2017 PDCA The 2017 PDCA Richard A. Liddicky Distinguished Service Award goes to Judy Ritchie. The Richard A. Liddicky Distinguished Service Award recognizes exceptional, meritorious, association and/or industry service. This very special honor pays tribute for unselfish commitment, the highest qualities of personal character, ultimate professionalism, and significant contributions towards the achievement of PDCA objectives on a nationwide scale, with a similar passion and upbeat energy as Mr. Richard A. Liddicky. Judy is the president of BT Builders, a painting and construction company founded in 1984. She holds both mold remediation and home inspection licenses. She is the past president of Gulfstream Chapter PDCA in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and she is the executive director of the Florida Council and executive director of the Craftsmanship Forum. Last but not least, she is serving as exalted ruler of her Elks Club in Florida. This award is designed to honor all those who have served the association with tireless dedication. Thank you and congratulations, Judy. You are well deserving of the 2017 PDCA. The 2017 PDCA Al Khalichi Outstanding Member Award goes to Lon Schweitzer of Schweitzer Associated Paint Company. Each year, PDCA's most notable award goes to a member or honorary member that has demonstrated a lifetime of contributions to the trade and the association. This recognition is the Al Khalichi Outstanding Member Award. It recognizes dedication, extensive effort, and tireless organizational advocacy on a national level. Lon began his painting career like most multi-generational family-held painting contractor businesses, sweeping up the shop, folding drop cloths on Saturday, while his dad Ralph took him to the shop to do some work. Lon's grandfather, A.T. Schweitzer, and uncle, Leon Schweitzer, are both past national presidents of PDCA. Their business, A.T. Schweitzer Painting Company, was founded in 1911 by Lon's grandfather. Lon became active in the local Kansas City chapter by attending meetings and conventions along with his father, Ralph, and brother Mark, who came aboard in 1979. Lon became active in chapter offices in the early 1980s and held the office of chapter president in 1987. Lon has held numerous offices at the council level, including president, and he is currently the secretary-treasurer of the Missouri Council. Lon has attended numerous national conventions and has always had a love and passion for the PDCA. One can say that the Schweitzer family and the PDCA are one and the same within the painting industry in the Kansas City area. PDCA proudly presents the 2017 Al Khalichi Outstanding Member Award to Lon Schweitzer.
Talking about the history of painting, Schweitzers are one of the historical PDCA foundations, and it really is a nice contribution to go to Lon. And I just wanted to give him a minute, if he could, just speak on just how much this might mean to you, and we're so proud that you're receiving.
Yeah, one thing, it'll take more than a minute. For those of you I know personally, thank you. For those of you I don't know, but I really do know you because you're paint contractors and you're professional paint contractors, and that's what it's all about. Thank you very much.
And that is Schweitzer and Associates, so there's going to be a correction on that video, and these are offered to all the winners. And you can also get that song on SoundCloud for free. Jam to it more. Probably stuck in your head now. We want to take just a couple minutes here to congratulate some of our game winners. I told you